Hi everybody, this is Bonnie and I want to show you how I made this Father's Day card. I'm going to show you how I made the tie and the shirt and everything. It's really super easy and I want to give it a try. I was out blog hopping and I came across this tutorial on it, so I thought, oh, I got to show this to everybody because I'm sure you're all going to want to make them with Father's Day coming up. So let's get started. The first thing we need is a card base. This is chocolate chip, and this is the standard card, A2 card. It's 8.5 by 4 1/4, and then you score it at 5.5. And then the next piece that you need has to be 4 inches by 5 7/8 inches. And then you need another piece of Designer Series paper that is 4 by 4. And this is for the tie and this will be for the shirt. So let's start with the tie first. The first thing you want to know is the pattern that you want to be seen as the tie, you want face down. So then you want to fold your piece in half. So just like that. It's okay that this is a little bit showing. That's all right. Then open it back up. Then take your side pieces and fold them inward into that score line. It's kind of hard to see it so far away from me. There you go. And then do the same thing with this side. So it looks like that. Then you want to flip it over and you want to pull this down probably 1 inch to 1 1/4 inches. And you just want to have this point kind of lining, you know, towards the other point. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay if it's not. Then you want to pull this up so that you have about that much hanging off the edge of your paper for your point. Then you just want to tuck that behind like that. Okay? Then you want to take and you want to fold this over to your edges, to your score line again. It gets a little tough, but just kind of like scrunch it all in there. And you want to fold this one over, and it's okay if they overlap. The main thing that you want to make sure is that your tie doesn't look funky. So if it needs to go in a little bit more, see how mine needed to go in a little bit more to make it look more like a point of a tie, and that's okay. Get this in up here. This is the tough part at the top. Okay, and then score that down. Then flip it over and you have your tie. It's okay that these aren't even. You're not going to see them if it's off a little bit. You're not going to see it once you put your little shirt on. Okay, so now let's get started with the shirt. What you need to do is you need to score. Sorry, I have this set at 5/8 and 1 1/4. So you need to score at the 5/8 mark and then at the 1 1/4 inch mark, and just give them a nice light score down there. Don't press too hard because you can rip the paper. Oops. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to fold it over on itself. And take some adhesive. Give it quite a bit of adhesive so that your ends will stay down. Then you want to fold it back over itself so it's like that. Now you want to take your cutter and you want to bring it over and you want to line it up. Let me see if I can get this on the camera here so you could see it and not me not screwing it up. Okay, mine's got to shift over a little bit. Okay, so right there, you want to line it up, and then on the sides right here, there's on mine, on the top, this thing that flips up and down, there's a 1, 2, 3, and 4 inch mark. I want to start here at the 4 inch mark, and I want to score in 1 inch. So this little hump is where I will stop at 3. Some of them have little arrows on it, but on mine it has just a little lines right where the hump is. Some have little arrows. So you're going to go in, and you're going to stop at the 3 inch mark right there. Then you're going to go down a little bit farther, all the way down to the 1 inch mark. You're going to pick up your blade. After you cut at the 3, don't cut any more in between there. You're going to pick up your blade, and you're going to push down at the 1 inch mark and cut to the end. So I did not cut in the middle. Then you're going to take this, and you're going to have this little side flaps like this. You want to come up to the top of your grid paper. Put this in between, and there's a 0 mark right there. You just kind of want to use it as a guide to help you fold these in about even. And then you just want to give them a little crease there, so it looks like that. So there, you see how I got my little shirt now? Okay. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on this to help hold it together. I like to put a little bit of adhesive on it. Didn't get any on this side. Okay. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of my tie, kind of like this. And I'm going to see where it kind of meets, where these meet. Kind of like that. Okay, so I'm going to push down. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some Stampin' Dimensionals. To the inside. And you're double layering them, so you still have that poofiness and it reaches up to the tie. And then I'm going to kind of have these 2 points, if my fingers aren't in the way, kind of lining up there so they kind of like touch. And then I push down on onto the shirt. Now you can add, if you want, right here, you can add buttons like I did here on this. I like it with and without it. On this one, I decided that I don't think I'm going to add any brads. I'm going to leave it because I like it just like that. So then we're going to add some adhesive. It'd be really cute too if you had some black rhinestones, or not rhinestones, but you know, the gems in that, just some black gems or something, or brown gems. I don't have any, because that would look really pretty on there too, or handsome. It's a guy's card. So then we have it like that. I just added it to the card so this can be easily mailed. Then I went ahead and I took a piece of cardstock and I took some chocolate chip. I got the Best Dads Ever stamp, and this came out of the Best Dads Ever stamp collection. And I'm just going to stamp it on here. And I'm going to take it over and I'm going to trim it down. And I just went ahead and I added some adhesive to the back of it. And I just put it across the tag, or the tie. I thought it looked really cute. So here's one without the buttons, or the brads, and here's one with the brad. But this is how I did it. So thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.